Okay, I think I've been promising this for quite a while now. Let me give you guys the studio tour. Okay, so the studio tour, and this is also like, I'll give you my kind of like workflow, if you will. Office here, we have, it's kind of nice and closed off. I showed you the sound pads from the earlier episode, probably see that little card right there if you want to watch how to soundproof your room. So it usually comes out here. I got some ideas right there. I'll either write those ideas down on the big poster board, or I'll usually sit down here on this couch or in that chair and just kind of take my little clipboard and I will write down my ideas. They sometimes are just something as simple as just like the title of the video, YouTube revenue, or being a part of a production company. And like when I see that title, for me, I know what that means, so I can just talk about it, or I kind of know the structure I want to go about it, and what I'll do is I'll record, talk about it, and then edit, chop it down. So the actual video is take place on this camera here. So we got this little device right here, and it's the Canon 70D. Got the Rode mic on it, which I don't normally have the Rode mic on, but you know what I mean. You know, I got the GorillaPod if I want to go handheld, but it also makes a nice tabletop tripod. And here I am. So in this room, it's usually like I keep it at 50 frames, 1/50th shutter speed. You know, it's like this lens is kind of slow. The 10 to 18 mil. It's like a 4.5 to 5.6. It's a little slow, but the slowness also means that a lot more is in focus, and that it's not going to miss focus. Like this iPhone is missing focus here. So if I'm not handheld with this Rode mic, I will normally use my typical lavalier setup. So I think I've showed you in the video last time, but you know, it's the auxiliary cable and then the Sony ECM microphone. I'll put that in, you know, all this stuff right here, all this gear that you're looking at is you can find it on mykit.com. It's usually the first link in my description under my camera gear. Just kind of breaks down everything. I'll record on this SD card in this camera, and then I'll sit down at my desk and record. Sometimes I have my laptop open. Sometimes I have my notes here. I typically have an editorial calendar. It's just all the ideas here. You know, I got YouTube section, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, newsletter. Right now I just have YouTube filled out because this is mostly for YouTube purposes. You know, so this week 4 episodes are coming out, or 3 episodes, so I've got, you know, all the episodes, which have basically transferred these ideas onto here, put them on a schedule, so that when I come in here on Saturdays, that I just kind of see like, oh, what's today's topic? This, all right, let's talk about it. Let's make the video. It's nice to have a schedule. I've talked about having a schedule. Schedule your creativity, schedule times to be creative, go to that creative space. It seems counterintuitive to block out, have a structure with your creativity, because creativity is just supposed to happen. But if you have a structure about it, then your mind goes to that place a little quicker. Once this vlog is done, I take out the SD card, put it there in the laptop, and then I transfer it into my hard drive. I'm going to do a full breakdown of my kind of hard drive setup, what I do for all that, but it's in this nice fancy desk. It's actually hidden inside there, but there's so much gear. I'll do a full hard drive video later. Once it's on the hard drive, I then edit it on Premiere Pro and upload it to YouTube, and then I will format it so that it's, you know, it's square if it's on Facebook, or if it's Instagram story, it's, you know, it's 9:16 format instead of a 16:9 format that you're watching now. I try to keep it as simple as possible. I've talked about this in vlogs from years past, that to keep everything as simple as possible so that I can go from actually making this video all the way into post-production and then uploading, and have it take as little time as possible just to keep it going, because speed is the key. And also too, like I normally do this in a certain time of day, because the sunlight, so the sun is like directly above us, but it's like the way it comes out of these blinds is like weird on my face, something like. So yeah, that's the typical breakdown. Got the tripod here. It's acting as a hat rack right now. But if I go out in the field, I'll use the tripod. Camera gear is down below, just a couple lenses. I keep it very simple, guys. And then this is kind of the newest addition to the studio here. It's this C1U USB mic. I got this thing like 10 years ago, still working. So it's a simple setup, guys. I don't do too much. I just try to, I am more about efficiency and speed versus trying to be fancy or set up the studio lights. Oh, I did forget the studio light. I knew I was gonna forget something. Come with me. Yeah, so this light here, it's just like a 300 watt Brightech, super cheap, simple on Amazon. And then of course my C-stand here. So I just keep it simple. If you have any questions about this, this is the studio as of now that you're seeing here. So if you have any questions, guys, leave it in the comments below. Again, all my gear is in the description below. It's under the URL, my camera gear. Just in my world right now, I think efficiency and speed is the game. I would prioritize it more than simple things that, you know, frivolous things that kind of add to production value but don't really add to the substance of the video. Not really into that. Production value for production value's sake is pointless. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jordan Anderson, and we will see you next time.